Moving. It's something most people have experienced or are going to experience in their lifetime. Sometimes it's for the best and sometimes it's not. There are pros and cons to moving, and sometimes it may feel like there's a whole lot more cons than pros, especially if you moved when you were a kid above the age of 5, when you actually had some sense of the world. I know that I have certainly moved a lot, so today I'll tell you how it's like. Where the entire process starts is in the pre-stage. In the pre-stage, your parents/guardians will start to talk up going to another place behind your back, since they probably don't want to make you find out yet. So yeah, I think we get out of this. Oh shoot. Oh hey Billy. Why don't you go to your room? But Dad, I was just there. Go to your room. But I don't. I said go to your damn room before this belt claps your cheeks. If your parents decided that it isn't worth the move, the entire process is already over. But if your parents do decide to move, then you move on to the first stage. Beginning of the first stage, your parents might try to see if you're up to moving by being slick. So, Billy, yeah? How do you feel about moving? Not like we're gonna move anything, but they're gonna keep trying to do this until they decide it is time for you to know. Billy, me and your mom had to tell you something. That we're gonna move? Yeah. Wait, how the hell did you know? Wild guess. So when are we moving and when? Ohio in 4 months. No! With that, you move on to stage 2. In stage 2, you start to tell everyone else about moving. Your teachers, your friends, your crush, your homies, your relatives, and basically every single human being you know on this planet. Yo guys, I'm gonna move in about 4 months, so yeah. Don't worry man, we won't forget you. We'll miss you, Billy! Oh well, it was nice knowing y'all. Let's go! After everyone's brain has been ingrained that you're gonna move as much as the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, stage 3 begins. During stage 3, the packing begins. If your birthday is during or after this stage, good luck getting anything big because your parents won't buy you anything that can't fit in your backpack along with the other things you'll bring, which doesn't leave many options. Can I have a PS5? Too big. Video games? You already have a lot. How about AirPods? Those are small. Too expensive. Well, what the hell do I get then? No way, I'm sorry. This is also the stage when you start to sell stuff on secondhand marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace and eBay. I remember that I had to take a bunch of pictures of a lot of things in our home, like our sofa, tables, chairs, bed, you name it. However, we might also keep everything and just use a moving van. When you sell your stuff, everything disappears slowly. It starts out with the small stuff, but in a couple weeks you start to see the bigger stuff go away, make your house start to seem empty. Using a moving truck means that you'll have all your stuff together for more time, but a few days before you move, everything goes, which gives you that entire empty home feeling and one hard left hook knockout instead of the smaller jabs of selling your stuff. Then you move on probably to the hardest stage of this process, stage 4. This is the stage where the actual moving happens. You dap up your homies one last time before you leave and off you go. It depends how far you're moving, but you might go by car or plane. Car is for those moves that are in the same state or are in a neighboring state, and plane is for those moves where you're moving across the country or even to a whole nother tree. But I do know that some people are completely fine with moving from somewhere like Pennsylvania to all the way to California by car. I honestly don't know how y'all do it. Personally, the 7 to 8 hour drive, which usually takes 10 hours from my previous home to LA, is more than long enough. At first you're sad about leaving home and stuff, but after a few hours you just want to reach your destination because sitting in a car or plane is not very fun past hour 2. When you finally get there, stage 5 commences. Now you move into your new home. There's still a few days until you actually go in your new home. You might stay in a hotel for those days. Usually when you stay in a hotel, it's for vacation, so you only sleep and get ready there. You don't actually spend the entire day over there. But this time, you do. It can get boring at times since there's pretty much nothing to do. Everything changes as soon as you get into your new home though. In most cases, your new home is probably going to be completely empty and you're gonna have to move everything in. Or if you sold a lot of stuff, you're gonna need to buy new stuff. So after a week or two, everything should start coming together. But then, disaster strikes. You're being sentenced to go back to school. No, please no. You're gonna know pretty much no one over there, and you better hope that your school isn't completely weird. Now, unless you're going to some top of the line private school, your school is going to have some weird stuff in it. The question is, how weird can it really get? You can also make yourself a completely new person if you want to. Like, if you used to be the weird, quiet, and introverted kid, you could change to become the extroverted kid who's everyone's friends with. Or you could go from the kid who got straight F's to becoming valedictorian. Okay, that one's pretty unlikely, but you get what I mean. So those are the main parts of moving. A few weeks after stage 5, everything starts to feel a bit more normal. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. So if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Anyways, see ya.